The death of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has officially been reported by Iranian state media. The Fars news agency reported that Khamenei was killed in the early hours of Saturday morning at his office while performing his assigned duties. It's also been announced that these strikes killed his daughter, son-in-law, and grandson, and 40 days of mourning have been announced in the wake of these killings. The IRGC has responded to news of his death, saying, "We have lost a great leader and we mourn him." It added that Khamenei's martyrdom at the hands of vicious...
The supreme leader of Iran, Ali Khamenei, is officially dead. They killed him. They found his body. Reports came in. Let me tell you why this is big. This is not killing a president. This is not killing a prime minister. This is not killing a king. You're killing the supreme leader of a religion. This is number 2 to God. They killed. And by the way, the last time the supreme leader was alive, I was in Iran. It was June 3rd, 89, when he died. Khomeini, I was in fifth grade at a school called Gulbenkian, and it was chaotic in Iran because their hero died. This guy didn't die. They killed him. By the way, according to reports, 81% of Iranians hate this regime and they want it to be changed.
As if things couldn't get any crazier with the strikes against Iran, we are learning now that Iranian state TV is saying that the supreme leader is alive and well and running the country. They're saying any reports claiming otherwise are mental warfare and that their leadership is secure. So guys, they are completely contradicting the reports coming out from Israel, from the United States, and this just simply has not been independently verified yet that the supreme leader, Khamenei, has been killed in these strikes.
Hello guys, how are you all doing today? So guys, Iraq has been striking or bombing any American base in any country. We've all seen how they have bombed a lot of countries that have US base. And don't forget, Ghana has US base, US military base, and Nigeria also has US military base. What if they intend to strike there? What will be the outcome? Because we are not praying for things to happen like that. We are not praying for things to happen like that. God forbid. But guys, we are scared though. This issue might lead to Third World War. What if China retaliate? What if Russia retaliate? Do you think it's going to be funny? A lot of questions without any answer. A lot of people are asking questions. We don't even know what to say. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. So the leader of Iraq is no more. He was taken down by the strike US and America sent to his country yesterday. Hey, we are so scared right now. We are just indoors, like just looking at what is happening. God, we pray for peace. So please guys, watch this video.
Terrorists and executioners of humanity is a sign of the legitimacy of this great leader and the acceptance of his sincere services. The IRGC said that it will stand firm in confronting domestic and foreign conspiracies. So who leads the country now? There is a process in place outlined in the Iranian constitution in the event of the death of a supreme leader. Under that process, there is a council of 3 people who take control of the country, including the Iranian president, head of the judiciary, and 1 cleric from the Guardian Council. As of now, there are reports about authority being given to Ali Larijani. Larijani is the secretary of the National Security Council. As of now, these reports aren't confirmed, but there is a structure in place for Iranian leadership from here. The death of Khamenei does not mean the death of Iran or the Islamic Republic. So stay tuned for more information.
We just haven't seen the confirmation. No independent source has confirmed it. So it could be possible that he is alive, or it could just be Iranian state TV saying that he is, to try and hold things together. Now, this comes as a CIA report has come out saying that should he be killed, that someone from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard will take over and take a hardline approach to everything, which would honestly be much worse than dealing with the supreme leader. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Like, share, spread the word, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you back here for the 411.
Not 61%, not 51%, not 31%, nearly 81% want this person to be gone, and he's gone. So what happens next? Trump killed Qasem Soleimani, reputation. Now he kills the supreme leader, combined with a couple different countries. How many people are on IRGC side? How many countries? Maybe a handful? Who's supporting them? Who? You don't think people are sitting there saying, well, about 180 countries are against you. Why? Because how many countries go around the world saying death upon America, death upon America, death upon infidels? Who says that? You don't think the president and his team wanted to negotiate with you guys to say, just say you're never going to have nuclear weapons? No, just for 3 years so you can be out and then we can get another Biden in and we can go out there and do all that stuff. So, look, whether you're not happy about this because you're an anti-war person, which I totally get. No one wants war. I lived there as a kid. I saw people dying and no one wants that. It was the most anxiety, panic as a little boy. Nobody should experience that. Till today, certain sounds still get me because I go back to being a boy, and I was in the U.S. Army here. Nobody wants to see this happen, except maybe if your name is John Bolton and Lindsey Graham. But for everybody else who is wanting the world to be a safer place, if this gets quickly like this and everybody else sits around and says, hey guys, they're about to kill you and your kids, and you, who's next? Let's just work with these guys. What do you want to do? Guys, we're done. Surrender. Put the flag. We're done, guys. What do you want to do next? Let's make it work. Let's your people go elect somebody they want as their president, whoever it is. Let's go back to having good diplomacy. Let's stop being the agent of chaos in the Middle East, and let's make it a safer place. So, very interesting day for me because I'll never forget June 3rd, 89. Never. I was 10 years old, about to be 11. So, a great day for a lot of people that feel liberated, and none of this would have happened without President Trump. Many presidents have talked a big game. None of them had the brass to make the decision. You got to give him respect. While he's in the heat of moment with everybody saying you shouldn't do it, you shouldn't do this, they planned it out different than the way they did Venezuela, and they got Khamenei. Obviously, let's see what happens next. They could retaliate, but I think we will see fairly quickly what their next move is going to be.
Holy hell, guys, it is official. Iran's supreme leader has just been confirmed to have been killed. He is dead. Donald Trump has just confirmed this in a full, long statement and called him one of the most evil people in history. Now, Khamenei's body was reportedly recovered from the rubble at his compound this morning from the strikes and apparently riddled with shrapnel wounds. That means in the first 2 months of 2026, first Maduro, then El Mucho from Mexico, the cartel leader, and now Khamenei.
How is it possible that America took out the most protected individual in Iran? The most protected person in Iran, not just an ordinary person, is the Iranian supreme leader. First wave of attack, first kill, bro. So I'm talking to you right now. It is a breaking news as official, according to Israeli officials. You understand that Iranian supreme leader has been killed in the first wave of attack. Have you heard this English word? Pinpoint accuracy. Like there are hundreds of homes, you understand, surrounding the Iranian leader's house. Hundreds of military, bro, places where this Iranian leader would have been. But then the only place he is in the first wave of attack, bro, he was being taken out courtesy of who, bro? God, bro, this is crazy, man. See, I defy America, no, like let's. I defy America. No, I defy America. Do you know what? I have to make a list of the top 10 most feared country right now because I defy America. I defy America.
Did the United States and Israel take out one of the most powerful men in the Middle East? US President Donald Trump says Iran's supreme leader Ali Ayatollah Khamenei, who's ruled the country for nearly 4 decades, was killed in military strikes launched by both countries. But Iran says this is not the case and that Khamenei is still very much alive. 200 civilians were reportedly killed in these strikes, as well as senior Iranian government officials. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says they're pretty confident that Khamenei is dead because some of the strikes targeted his compound, which was completely destroyed. Netanyahu says Khamenei was a tyrant who sponsored terrorism and oppressed his people, while Trump says he was one of the most evil people in the world and that his death brings justice for a lot of people. He says it's now time for the Iranian people to take back their country. But why did these strikes happen in the first place? At the heart of it is Iran's nuclear and ballistic missiles programs, which both the US and Israel argue poses a threat to both their countries. Iran says their nuclear ambitions are strictly for the development of peaceful energy solutions and enrichment of the country, and that has nothing to do with the development of nuclear weapons, because this is forbidden, religiously forbidden. But the US and Israel just aren't buying it.
You see a lot of people coming out to say their story, Americans reacting. Some are saying Donald Trump is leading the world to third world war, and other people are happy. Like after the death of the Iraq leader, we see a lot of Iraq coming online to celebrate. Iraq all over the world, they are celebrating. They are thanking Donald Trump for liberating them. This is really, really serious, guys. It is really, really serious. But whatever may be the case, we pray for peace in the world. If you're happy that war is coming up, you don't know if you might live to see the end of it. No one is praying for war. We want peace in the world. We want peace, to be honest. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching this my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you guys. Bye.